accomplished in the martial arts. That website is mongoosefightsystem.com, so be sure to go there and check that out. If you want details on my fighting history, and there's a few fights up there as well. So today, what I want to go over are some of different pieces of training equipment that I like to use for my students and my training. So unfortunately, I can't get all the stuff that I like, my favorite stuff, in one place, so I have to get it from different places. So first of all, shin pads, okay? This is a 1-inch thick shin pad. You want 1 inch, ideally you would want 1 inch of padding from knee to toe. These provide this particular type pro boxing shin pad has 1 inch of padding on the foot as well as the shin. A lot of other types of pads, they make the padding on the foot where you need it more thinner than the shin. What you need is more padding on the foot and the ankle, and there happens to be a gap right there at the ankle. You kick an elbow and it goes right through, right where the pad isn't, and right to your ankle. So we're trying to prevent injury so we're not hampered from training, so we don't get hurt before a match. The whole idea is injury prevention, and how we do that is by preventing bone-to-bone contact. So with a shin pad like this, I would augment with a knee pad. Because oftentimes when we're in training and sparring, not only do we clash shin to shin, but sometimes the knees will bump, and both people will have kind of low shin pads, and you'll bump knee to knee and get bruised up. So you put the knee pad on for one that doesn't quite go all the way up to the top of the shin. If your shin pad doesn't go all the way up to here, then you should augment with a knee pad. Okay, with this kind that does go all the way up the knee, it has kind of a higher top right here, like this. It goes up a lot higher. The problem is the foot part. So what do we do to get the extra padding? Because it's got 1 inch here at the shin, but it's only got less than half an inch on the foot, and no padding right at the ankle, right where an elbow could easily fit. What you do is you take a foot pad like this, a karate foot pad, and you put that on. And this is the way you can do it. You can put the foot pad on first, put this over, and then take the strap and put it over the ankle. I can show you how to do it, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so now elbow pads. This is a big issue. There's only one kind of elbow pad that I've seen that's really any good, and it's this combat sports type. It's got like neoprene rubber, and it's rubber. I don't like the cloth type. Cloth is abrasive. You get hit with an elbow, it's going to scratch you. This kind is softer. It's like a smooth surface. Fits right on, stays in place, kind of is a little bit curved, so it kind of fits the elbow snug, and you can do counters back and forth. In sparring, I believe in being able to spar with everything we're going to use in a real fight. Be able to do it, up to full contact in a sparring situation, just like boxers do. Boxers go at it 100%. They go not all the time, but oftentimes they have to test themselves. They go at it, in the ring. It sharpens you up, and so we want to be able to simulate and do that same thing with with using all your weapons in striking. Elbows, knees, kicks, and so we're trying to simulate more realistic sparring by being able to do working up to full contact attack and counter drills as well. There's a whole series of drills that I teach in Mongoose Fight System, and it's part of the Dutch style Muay Thai system where we do attack and counter drills. Thai fighters use a lot of pad work and a lot of kicking the bag and stuff like that, and they spar real light, but I like hard sparring, so that's kind of the Dutch style, and we've always kind of kept up that tradition as Americans, back in the Benny the Jet time, with sparring with Peter Cunningham and all the other, Danny Steele and all the other fighters who were fighting when I was fighting. We always used to go at it real hard, put on a lot of padding. So, cup. Regular kind of cup with a jock strap doesn't have this waist protector around it. They'll work just fine. The regular kind of cup with a jock strap. But if you want a little more padding, I like this kind. It has a strap on it with a loop and strap that you can put around your waist. And it's nice and snug. Of course, you got to put your legs through the loops. So this is a Fighting brand. You know, if you find something similar to this, it might work, but you never know. You never know really what the equipment is going to be like till you actually try it on and use it. Of course, you're going to need hand wraps. Okay, I'm going to do a video as well on how you wrap your hands. Alkalized water, that's all I drink all the time. The belly pad, okay. The belly pad, now what you want is a soft belly pad, one that is bendable. It bends. When you go to do a kick, this type, you can actually still lift your leg. If it's the stiff kind, it blocks it. You can't kick. But this kind, it's soft enough so I can still, I can still lift my leg up and do a kick. And I do count. So some of the drills we do, we have both fighters put on the belly pad, not just the coach, and we do a counter drills. And this is really good because you can work up. You can do all kinds of different drills, front kicks, knees. You can work more full power, and you can drill into each other without having to hold back. So that's what this is good for. So you can develop full power attack response impact training skills. All right, what else? All right, I think that's it for now. So Mongoose Fight System, I am going to be doing some seminars we're going to be setting up. If you want me to come to your school, just look up mongoosefightsystem.com. And there's some information there about seminars. Also, I am a Sport Formula distributor. This is your one-stop, all-around sport training supplement to start with. You can do all kinds of other supplements on top of this, like protein and different things, but this is the best one to start with. If you don't have anything you're taking yet, this is the thing to start with. And then all of your other organic superfood nutrition take on top of this, because this is very foundational in your nutritional needs. Vitamins, amino acids, minerals, branched-chain amino acids, with a digestive enzyme in a highly absorbable powder form, so that you absorb 99% of this instead of a lot lower percentage of things in pill form that are processed and that just don't assimilate very well. This assimilates very well. We've had a lot of really good testimonies over this. So you can see my tab on my website, my Sport Formula tab. You can order some right there, or you can give me a call if you want to sell it in your school. You can make a good profit from it, and sell it to your students or your store or wherever else. It can be used for a variety of things. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, you can email me. You can get my email through the website, or you can post any comments in the comments section below the video. And what else? I don't know what else to say. Anyway, I look forward to seeing some of you guys, some new people in the seminars, and passing on what took me 40 years to learn. 4 different styles of stand-up fighting. 2 styles of Muay Thai, karate, and boxing.